everybody, welcome to the Simply Country Ranch, where we are going to be learning at the farm all about chickens. Today I have a friend, Mariah, who's going to be helping us on our farm, and she's going to be telling us a lot about chicken facts. Are you ready? The chickens live in a coop, which we call the camper coop because we transformed the way that a camper into a place for the chickens to lay their eggs and roost at night. This is one of our chickens, and she has been laying on her eggs. And today's chicken fact for you is learning the different colors of the eggs based off of what type of chicken they are. So this little lady has white earlobes. Mariah, can you show her where the earlobes are? Oh, she doesn't like that. Right there. That's going to be the earlobe. And can you guess what color egg she's going to be laying? We've got 3 colors today. We have a dark brown, a peachy color, and then a white. Which one do you think that this chicken is going to lay? Mariah, what's our answer?
White.
You're right. The chicken's eggs are going to be determined by their earlobes. What else can we learn about our chickens and the colors?
Also tell by the egg color by their feet. Just like your Americana chickens, they have green legs, so they lay green eggs.
And then there's an all black chicken, and they also will lay
black eggs.
That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll see you later, lady. You can go back. Okay, go.
So chickens, hens, they're more of a pecking order type. They have different flocks, and most of the time they'll kick other hens out, and they can be really mean towards other hens, but I think Lauren probably has about 3 or 4 different flocks out here, but hens will kick other chickens out.
Yes, especially when you have younger chickens. When you introduce a younger chicken group to your already established flock, a lot of times you'll see that those younger chickens will start to hang out with each other more often than the already established chicken order. So it's not very often that they all join together. Then you'll start to just see more of 2 different groups, especially in the coop. You'll see some of those chickens, they lay on one side and the others will lay on another side. And they also have preferred spots at night. So you can kind of see some of our leghorn chickens, which are the all white chickens, they love to roost up at the top. And those girls always lay there first and nobody else takes their spot. We have this hen who's laying on her nest. And if I go underneath her, you can see all of the eggs that she's been laying on. Do you hear how she's talking? She's making noises to let others know that maybe there's a danger in here. They actually have 30 different sounds, so they can talk to each other. They can have cooing noises. They can talk to their babies. Let's see if we can see what kind of eggs. Oh, sometimes they are unkind, and that's their way of pecking and saying, no, thank you. Oh, excuse me, lady, I'm just seeing all your different eggs. So you can see that all of these girls, they do share nesting boxes. So all of these eggs are not hers. They do have some loud noises. Okay, I will leave your eggs. I will leave your eggs.
Well, most chickens all have different type of cones. This rooster, he has a single cone, and most of these hens all have like a rose cone. But it just depends on your chicken breeds. But for roosters, you can tell that they are a rooster because they're bigger, the little waddly things, and then they have spurs. Hens do not have spurs.
Okay, so if you can take a look, this is a rooster, this white one right here. The very back of his legs is what's called a spur. You can kind of see that it is something sticks out behind his legs. And if you watch the girls right here, these 2 hens, they do not have a spur on the back of their legs. Almost looks like an extra toe that the roosters have that the chickens do not. Also, you can check if it's a rooster because he'll be making his noises. And also his feathers are a lot longer, wider, taller standing than the rest of the girl hens. It's not just in the morning that the roosters will talk. They do throughout the day. Okay, let's take a look at the mess that the chickens have made. This was a planter box, but these girls are making a dust bath. So they are sitting inside all of this dirt and they're kicking it around and pushing it up through into their feathers and giving themselves a dust bath. So this keeps them nice and healthy by cleaning their feathers, pruning themselves, and it actually takes away a lot of the mites or the lice that could be happening, and this just gets them nice and clean, and they just push it all up throughout their feathers.
So most chickens, they say that they can remember names, like if you give a chicken a name, like as a pet, they can remember it. And chickens are really good about remembering faces as well. So I'm sure most of these chickens, when they see Ben and Lauren, they get happy because they also know they're probably going to get fed or something.
This is Winston, our border collie. Winston loves chickens. Whenever I use that magical word, he knows exactly where to go, and I say to go get him. Ready, Winston? Chickens. Another chicken fact for you is that chickens are omnivores. That means that they eat meat and vegetables. Did you know that chickens are very fast runners and they can fly? Some farmers will clip one of their wings when they're really young, not to hurt them, but to make it so that they can't fly away or fly up into places that they're maybe not supposed to. We haven't clipped our chickens' wings, and part of me wishes that I did when we first got our chickens, because they will tend to get into places that they're not supposed to. Right here behind me, we are building a garden, and we have to put a big fence all the way around it because our chickens love to fly up. They sit on top of the fence and they'll get inside there and then eat all of our fruits and vegetables, and we can't have that. So we do want to put a big fence around here to keep a lot of our chickens out. Oftentimes you'll see that chickens love to roost up high. That means that they like to sleep at a higher level. This keeps the predators away from having an easier access to them. So oftentimes, if these ladies aren't going into the coop to sleep, they'll find another place to sleep. Oftentimes up in the tree or even on top of the chicken coop. We encourage all of our chickens to go into the chicken coop at night. Most of them already remember how to do that. They're very good at routine. So when the sun starts to go down, they know that their safe spot to be is inside their chicken coop, and they will tend to go into the coop all by themselves. If they are kind of stubborn, they don't want to go in, or maybe you want to close your chicken coop door at night and the chickens aren't all the way in, then you can shoo them in by encouraging them with food or kind of just going behind them and encouraging them to go in. If you see a chicken squat, they will get real low and they'll put their wings out to the side. They think that you are more of a dominant creature. They could view you as a rooster or just being more of a dominant person. And when they do that, they're being submissive to you, saying that, okay, you can pick me up if you need to. And oftentimes when that comes to it, I can pick up the chicken and put her where she needs to be, which would be her chicken coop. Those are some of our fun facts that we have for you today, all about chickens. I hope you guys learned something fun. And if you have more ideas, or if you have your own chicken facts, will you message me and put it in the comments or find us on social media? We are Simply Country Ranch. We'll talk to you soon.